our minds are endless, and we can think of more weird stuff.
That was weird in
So,
itself.
Welcome to the Bourbon Doctors. I'm Chad. This is Albert. You want to start about this? This is weird.
Oh boy, today
weird.
we're going off the rails
getting
today.
weird.
We got some weird shit, right? Here's the deal. We had some random thoughts, and so that's what this episode is. It's random thoughts.
Random thoughts, weird musings. We said, look, what has no one else done? And so we came up with, I would call it random thoughts, weird questions on bourbon. The first one. You want to do the first one? Let's hit it.
You have a car, hopefully, maybe.
But
I
we
don't know.
have
We
very
have a
different
car.
cars.
We have very different cars.
I drive a Ford pickup. Albert drives
I drive a Porsche Cayman.
very different.
Very different cars.
So the question is, if your car were a bourbon, what would it be?
What would it be?
My car is a Ford pickup. It's a workhorse. It's the highest selling pickup in the last 40 years. And it's just there. It's common. People love it. My car is Jim Beam. And I got the black label, which means I probably got like the XL.
Yeah, you got the upgraded
Or the
model.
upgrade, the
Yeah.
platinum or something
But
like
still,
that.
I mean, no
Because the
one's-
white label would be like that base, you know.
No, I get it.
And so that is my car, is Jim Beam Black.
Yeah. So whereas, my car I think of and I go, my car's that Elijah Craig single barrel that's really good. You got to look for it a little bit. You got to find it. You're going to pay a little more for it. But it's probably worth it. It's probably worth it, right? It's a little higher quality. It does some things for you. You enjoy it. You show it off a little. It's the bourbon hunter's fun.
I like that
right?
Elijah Craig barrel.
It is.
It is really
it
good.
depends on which one, but
really
yes,
good.
some of them are really good. Now, the next question is, what's your car?
Exactly.
What
You're out
bourbon
there
is
watching
your
this.
car?
We got our cars.
We want to hear.
You're driving
We
a
wanna know.
minivan.
Is it weird? Yes.
Soccer Mom Bourbon. What is
Soccer
it?
Mom
It's a Soccer
Bourbon.
Mom Bourbon. It's
Oh, it's something super sweet.
It's,
Yeah.
It's this, it's that. It's the kind that go,
It's a
I
cask
like bourbon,
finish,
but kind of
you know.
not a lot.
The Breckenridge bourbon, we reviewed it before.
Yeah,
Pretty bottle, looks nice, right? But it's.
But normally, like the Breckenridge or the Wilderness Trail would be like the Subaru driver.
Oh yeah,
That's the
Wyoming
one
whiskey.
driving around with
Wyoming
Subaru
whiskey
going,
is like the
Hey,
Subaru.
I got the Subaru.
Yeah.
So, in the comments, tell us your car and what bourbon it is.
Wild Turkey 101 is like the Ford Mustang, like the 65 Mustang, the 66 Mustang. It's old, it's been around forever, but it's still cool.
So, random
Yeah.
musings.
Random musings.
Next musing.
Yeah,
I like the car one.
Yeah.
And these are weird thoughts.
they're weird.
Now, everyone does. You got $50 and you got to go to your best friend's house and buy him a bottle of bourbon.
Yeah.
But it's always your best friend.
Maybe it's not your best friend.
But it's a friend. It's someone you care
Right.
about.
Okay,
It's someone
fair.
you like.
Someone you're trying to impress.
So now it's Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone. And
It's
you get
not
invited
fucking Christmas,
to
dude.
the in-laws.
It's like
It's
July
not, but
1st.
in our scenario, it's Christmas.
Okay, it's Christmas.
So, Christmas.
Where are
you're
you going with this?
now
Are
to
we
the
going somewhere?
now to the in-laws.
Is there a point?
And
to
we
this?
got two things.
We're going
you
to the
like your
in-laws.
in-laws. You don't like your in-laws. What are you bringing for Christmas bourbon?
Okay.
And so you say, man, I love my in-laws. This is going to be great. It's going to be Christmas. Part of the issue you got to think about is I got to drink this too, right?
Maybe, yeah.
Like, you're going
Yeah.
there and you're going, hey, here's a bottle. Let's crack it. But you two drink. Y'all drink it.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, if you like them, you go with my $100 bottle. You go with the Booker's. And you're not going to get tired. And I can tell you at 126 proof, you're going to have a nice Christmas.
Well, another thing is at 126 proof, not everyone's going to drink it. So it's going to leave a lot for you,
Exactly.
right?
So you like your in-laws, you're going there for Christmas, what do you bring?
Okay, so if I like my in-laws, right? I'm throwing down some Henry McKenna 10-year, right? And I go, this was the best whiskey of like 2019. Gold medal winner. It's a great whiskey. You're going to love it. And it looks like, I did them a big deal.
Is it in the shot? We should get it over. Make sure it's in the shot.
I made them. Look, I think it's right here. If it's not in the shot, I'm not in the shot. But anyway, they're like, oh wow, he got us the gold medal winner. Now, never mind that it's like $40.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
don't have
It's
to know
like
that.
Michael
It's fine.
Phelps.
Right?
The Michael Phelps of bourbon.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a gold medal.
It
Got all those
did
gold
win
medals
a
and shit.
couple. It did win a couple awards. I still don't think it's worth all that, but I mean, it's a good
All right.
bourbon.
So, counter question. You go in there and you kind of don't like them. You're kind of like, you know what? My in-laws are kind of a pain in the ass.
I don't like my in-laws.
And
Yeah.
so
What if you don't like 'em?
now what? Because now the
the
dilemma becomes you don't want to get them something really nice, but you don't want to get them something really bad. It's Christmas. And also you got to think about, I'm probably going to have a glass of this stuff. And where do you go? So what do you think about? I went with a cask finish, cognac finish. I prefer like to say, okay, you could do port wine, like something like Angel's Envy. Because, A, you can have a glass of it. It's not that great. If you don't finish it, you can, and it seems like you went out of your way to get them something nice. Cause
Oh,
it's
the
got
Angel's
weird
Envy
wings
too.
on
The
it.
bottle. I've
The
always
bottle,
said the bottle's great.
or something
Really
cask
pretty.
finish like this.
Yeah.
And you don't care because, honestly, this is at my bar, and I'm trying to figure out what the hell to do with it. And so, to me, that's regifting. That's gifting. You throw it out. What are you doing?
Wow.
At Christmas.
I mean, really, you just blew my mind right there because I didn't even think about re-gifting. I got plenty of bottles on my bar right now that I don't really care that much for. So, like, maybe you re-gift them a bottle you don't really like that much. That being said, you do have to drink it. My preference was like, I take them the same bottle. I go right back to Henry McKenna and I go, oh, it's a gold medal winner, blah, blah, blah.
And then you just
Whatever.
you have a Christmas cheer.
Yeah, it's only $40.
Because
it's
you
fine.
hit that.
And
you
guess
go,
what?
Here's the bottle I got you for Christmas, but I'm going to drink about 80% of it.
Yeah, I'll drink most of it anyway.
Yeah.
Win-win.
What a great-
Win-win. What's better than hanging out with in-laws you don't like and getting smashed?
There are
Just
better
saying.
things, but we won't go there.
Fine.
We won't make it too weird.
Is there
Last
more?
random musing. There's a last random musing. And
No, it's
I'm
not the last one.
Well,
it's
there's
just
a
the
lot
next
of
one.
This is the next one. It's
Yeah.
probably the last one of this
All right.
episode. We have random musings almost every day. But this one is, for those of you who don't know, Harry Truman, President of the United States, back in, succeeded Franklin Roosevelt, used to have a glass of bourbon every day with breakfast. He was infamous for having wild turkey or old granddad with his breakfast. And so I thought, you know what? If I had to have bourbon every morning for breakfast, what would it be?
It's so easy.
That's easy for you? Go.
So easy.
Go if it's easy.
All right. Breakfast foods, right? Some people go eggs and bacon. Some people just want like a
Cocoa Puffs, man.
Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, you could have got some Cocoa
Well, I'll
Puffs.
tell you, I got a kid, right? And he's all about the Reese's Puffs.
Oh, those,
And
that
what
sounds
tastes
terrible.
What
How do you
tastes like Reese's Puffs? Jim Beam products taste like peanutty Reese's Puffs. So give me some Jim Beam Black at 86 proof. I'll have
That's
myself
what you're
a
having
sip.
for breakfast.
That's what I'm having for breakfast. It's low proof. I'll hit myself with a little glass. I'm not disrupted for my day.
Okay, what's your
right?
breakfast of choice? I'm gonna hit you with this. If you're sitting there and go, I breakfast of choice.
You know, I
some
have to
people
say,
go eggs.
like I'm a sausage and eggs kind of guy. Like that's my jam.
Like in a sandwich, or what are you doing with it?
Oh,
Or you
dude,
just
it
making
doesn't matter.
You're just throwing it all together as a
Omelet,
scramble.
sandwich, whatever. But like, you know how I feel
So
about
Jim
Jim
Beam
Beam products, right? I'm down with the nutty funk. Give me some Jim Beam
All right.
in the morning.
I got you.
I'm good to go.
Here's what I'm
Give me
doing.
my Reese's Puffs.
Cocoa Puffs, Count Chocula.
I mean, that's another way to go. It's another way to go.
I
do
bet
you
there's
hit
people
for
out there that
breakfast?
don't even know what the hell Count Chocula
I bet there are
is.
people out here watching our video right now that goes, "What the hell
What's
is
wrong
wrong
with
with
these
those
two?"
two right now?"
Yeah.
Let's.
It's been a
fine.
weird day.
It's
So mine is, look, I'm having my eggs and toast, and I'm thinking, I want a little cinnamon roll. I want something really, really sweet. Something to bring out the sweetness. And I don't even like this. I don't even consider it bourbon. I won't say don't like it, but I don't consider it bourbon.
You don't love it.
I consider it rum. And to me, it's also maybe the soccer mom bourbon. But it's anything finished in a rum cask. This bourbon, the Breckenridge rum cask,
So
is
sweet.
so sweet. It is literally like a cinnamon roll in a glass. It's like Cinnabon went and said, let's make a bourbon out of Cinnabon. That is it.
See, now, in my opinion, that's a little bit more syrup, like straight syrup. You got some pancakes and syrup right there.
Yeah, that is pancakes and syrup. You could almost pour that shit on your pancake.
You could. That's not
If
a
you
bad
want
idea.
to.
That we found another use for the Breckenridge.
Breckenridge bourbon, you
Rum
could
cast finish.
literally pour it on
Just
your
pour it on
pancake
pancakes.
and it would be fine.
Okay. Last, I know you said this was the last musing. I got one more musing, right? And it's really a question.
This is random.
It's random.
Okay.
It's random. I've been watching a lot of videos, right? I watch our other YouTubers out
Colleagues.
there, our
We'll
colleagues.
call them colleagues.
And
They're not competitors.
I do have no, it's not.
This is all-
love.
there's no
It's
competition.
all love, right?
Yeah.
But I got a question. Why the fuck are you guys spending so much time on slow motion, high def shots of a bottle?
Yeah,
I feel
nobody
like
cares.
every video I watch now is like some bottle like spinning around in slow motion,
Like it's in
and,
space.
like looking at it all different direct. I know what the bottles look like.
Yeah.
And you know what? If you don't know what the bottles
you're
look
an
like,
astronaut,
you can go
that's
to
what
the
the bottle
store.
does.
My time is limited. I don't need you to waste 30 seconds of my time watching a bottle spin
Plus,
around.
we're not astronauts.
I just don't need it.
Are we astronauts?
All right, so here's the thing, right? This episode is a little off the rails.
It
we know. Is it weird? A little bit. Is it off the rails?
Are we weird?
A little bit.
Yeah, we're a little
little
weird.
bit.
But
Yeah.
we're all weird. I
Yeah.
mean, let's admit that.
But here's the thing. Did you like this episode? If so, hit us up in the comments. Tell us this was a good idea, and we'll do it again. We'll do another
We'll
random
think
musings.
of more stuff. Our minds are endless, and we can think of more weird stuff.
That was weird in
So
itself.
let's, as far as what's your car,
Tell us what your car is.
what bourbon is your car?
What bourbon are you going to
And
give your in-laws?
What are you having for breakfast?
Tell us what you
And
think about the stupid spinning bottles. Right?
And,
Maybe we need to add it to the
Move
show.
on, and if you like it, great. Let us know. If not, we don't want to stifle our imagination, but
No.
we don't have to do random musings. This is kind of fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Please like, subscribe, hit that bell. Let us know what you think.
And bourbon is for drinking. Cheers, everyone.
Well, screw you then.